Hello and welcome to another Raggy's Beers, Wines and Spirits review. So, quick second review. I've already done a 20-minute review. This is another review. So, from the Urban Chicken Ale Brewing Company or Brewery, whatever. It's their Urban Gold. And it's Columbus and Cascade hops. 4.5% ABV rather. It's a bottle conditioned beer. So camera will be happy. It is, and it's brewed in Ilkeston, Derbyshire. So Ilkeston, on the borders of Nottinghamshire. So you got, if you know where IKEA is, on the A610, Ilkeston's just across the road, and it's where my daughter lives. So yeah, well, she actually lives in Cotmanay, but you know, I call it Ilkeston. I mean, part of Ilkeston, surely. So, first ever beer from these fellas, or ladies, as the case may be. Got it from adventurebeer.com. So a couple of local reviews tonight. Obviously, in COVID, these COVID times, it's good. And to be honest, I got this from adventurebeer.com, and you know, I thank the man for all this. Ant. I tried to remember the name then. I've had a drink, so you know, I've already done one review and it went straight to my head. And yeah, you're right. I've got a wallet phone case, and the bloody wallet, you know, the bit that flips over that clamps it together, it's right where my head is. So it's dead disconcerting. I'm looking over and thinking, God, take out the bloody way. So, amber pour, whitehead. Ooh. Ooh, I can't pick out the aroma. At the moment, anyway. And obviously, not always can you pick out the aromas. I get a malted aroma. I get a funky aroma. I'm not sure what that is. I got into citrus as well. It's an intriguing little pint. A little bit hazy there. But that's obviously because I poured the bit of the sediment in. Do I care? No, I don't. If you do care, don't pour the last bit in. That's where you get the sediment. I like the sediment, so. So the aroma is one thing, the taste, something quite different. I'm definitely getting malty elements again. I'm getting citrus elements. Intriguing little fella. Nice tasting, that's the main thing. I mean, I've brewed wine and beer myself that you smell it and you think, oh. I mean, I've got an orange juice wine just there, 40 pints of it. And it's got a right funky aroma to it, and you think, oh, you drink it, it's absolutely bloody gorgeous. It's amazing that our aromas, you know. I did one before, and the aroma and that funkiness just disappeared. And why was it there? Hell no, I ain't got a clue. But so yeah, Urban Chicken Ale. Again, another company I have not heard of. And I put my hand on my heart and thank adventurebeer.com for being this company. That one day I was on Facebook and it came up Adventure Beer, and I thought, oh, local breweries. Let's have a look, see what they do. And they've got Lincoln Green and Castle Rock and obviously quite a few others. And has expanded his range significantly since then. I mean, I've got Blue Barrel Cider. They live on the next street, 100 yards from my house. One of these days I need to go around and have a chat to them. And, you know, I mean, I've got some apple trees at Cockcliffe Country Park, Cockcliffe House. And the apples aren't going to be used. And I really ought to ask the boss if he's all right with them coming round before I message them. And if he's happy, just to get rid of the apples, then I might message them and say, look, there's some apples at Cockcliffe. If you want to come down and get them, you're free to do it. I'm there Monday, Friday, whatever, before they all get wasted. Because obviously, to people like that, it's freebies, isn't it? Free apples. And then I can have a chat with them as well. And yeah, all very interesting. You know, supporting your local breweries is so key. And to all of us, really, because all these people are trying to make a living. They're all following their dreams. You don't go into being doing a brewery without the fact that you're interested in it. In any job, I'm a gardener. I love gardening. I have a passion for it. It's way beyond any job. You know, the money, even though you need money to survive, pay bills, all that rubbish. But the job I do, the satisfaction I do, is way beyond the amount I get paid. Well, the aroma's changed now. It's maybe it was just because it was bottle conditioned. And that's why it's worth taking your time over a review. I'm already 7 minutes in. Jesus, can I yak? I've got to say, it's turning into a nice, quaffable beer. 4.5%, I can still read. I can definitely feel I've had 2 pints, 2 beers rather. One from Bang the Elephant, and then this fella, Urban Chicken. And both from my adventurebeer.com beer hall. And gotta say, love the local stuff, you know. And actually, both of these are actually classed as Derbyshire. And obviously, I'm from Nottingham, as you well know. Well, you may not know, but you all know. Born in St Anne's, quite a rough area. And luckily, I never went down the dark path as so many people do, from that area, which is sad, really, because we're all individuals, and we should never, just because your mate's doing that, carrying a knife and all that rubbish that goes on at the moment. I could have gone down a very severely dark path, but I chose not to at a certain young age. And you've got to be glad for that, haven't you? You know, the choices you make in life count for so much. You know, this choices. Today's youth, people who talk to the youth of today, youth leaders, need to say to them, and say to them in a way that they actually understand, that they respect, and then they say, no, we're not going to do that. Carrying knives, bloody hell. It's got to stop, hasn't it, with all these youths. I mean, in Nottingham last week, we had a young guy stabbed to death, and he was actually a rapper, and done some. And I actually listened to some of his music, and his music was saying, going against the culture. And the sad fact is, a lot of youths, and predominantly black youths, have got this thing where they're all carrying knives, they're all in gangs. And it's sad because that culture has led to a lot of stabbing across the UK. And it's time for a culture change, in my opinion anyway. All these families that are robbed of their sons and maybe daughters, sometimes. But know, it's time for parents, the older generation, to start watching what their children are doing, following their children, if need be, saying to them, what you got on you, lad? And they say, I've got this on me. Let's have your pockets out. Open your pockets up. And why are you carrying that? Why the hell are you carrying that? And parents have got a lot to answer for. But anyway, back to the beer. That's just the raggy rant, as it were. As a parent of 3 children that I know of. Yeah, 3 children. I've got a 28-year-old daughter this year. Yeah, 1992 she was born. Get a bollocking if I didn't know her age, wouldn't I? And she's turned out to be a brilliant lady. And I've got a son who's 24. He's a very good lad, you know. And I've got a son of 10 who has autism. And, you know, quite challenging he is. I think we've all got autism. I think even I've got autism in some ways. I know, I look at him and see the way he is, and I know that I have some of his traits. And I think in society it's more prevalent than you realise. And yeah, society, you know, life is interesting, isn't it? You know, in that respect. But anyway, back to the beer. We really are going off on a tangent. I'm in Tangent City tonight. I do apologise. You know, I have a beer, then I go off on one, and I'm not swearing, which is good. You know, I'm trying to keep off that because no one's going to share my beer reviews if I'm effing and blinding it. And there's no need really in life to be swearing anyway. You can get your point of view without swearing, and that's where I need to be. But I'm enjoying a very decent beer. And as I've gone down the pint, we call it a pint, but it's a 500ml bottle. But as I've gone down the beer, the elements have changed, and it's developed as it's gone down. It's very interesting. And I feel off-pissed as well. Yeah, pissed is a swear word. Drunk. But yeah, whoa, Jesus Christ, it's walloped me. And this is the thing with beers. You don't need to be drinking 10 or 12 beers. Say you go to a shop, you get a crate of beers. Well, whatever you get a crate of, it doesn't really matter what you get a crate of. You drink 12 tins. Yeah, I've drank 12 tins. Buy yourself a couple of beers that you've never drank before. They will get you as drunk as 12 of what you drink daily. Why? Because your brain isn't used to that type of beer. So I've drank 2 tonight and they've walloped me. And yeah, I can really feel it. I'll tell you that. I'm glad I'm not live. We'll be here for about an hour. But yeah, they give me a walloping. And new beers, 2 or 3 new beers can devastate you. Whereas drinking the same stuff that your brain knows, your brain's like a computer, let's be fair, and it knows how to react to the beers that you drink regularly. When you put new stuff in the way, it's like, whoa, what's this? And it can't cope with it, and it's like, it's all muddled up, and it goes straight to your head. Your brain's thinking, hold on a minute, what's this? And I'm sure that's what goes off. Because when I can drink wine that's a lot stronger than these fellas. I can drink pints of wine and it doesn't affect me because my body and my brain is used to it. I drink 2 pints of something I've never drank before and it's absolutely getting me the walloping. Try it. Try drinking 2 drinks of something you've never had before. Obviously, it's got to be a decent strength, 5% and above. But yeah, see if it happens to you as well. It's an interesting concept, isn't it? Something totally wacky that you've never drank before. See if it hits you hard. It does me anyway. Am I unique? I doubt it. No, I doubt it. Oh, so it's turned into an absolutely gorgeous beer. That funkiness on the aroma's disappeared totally, and it reminds me of Harvest Pale in some way, from Castle Rock Brewery. There's elements that I'm getting that are similar to that, and I'm half tanked, so I'm not able to pick out the aromas as good as I can do normally. Oh, it's got a gorgeous taste to it. I've got to be honest, because it has the 2 beers, these 2 local beers, because they're very new, they have given me that walloping, and I've got to be serious about it, and I can't pick out the bloody flavours. But what I can say is, my God, that's an absolutely banging beer. And because I've had a Bang the Elephant beer beforehand, and that's great, hey, are you banging? Yeah, I know. That's gone down extremely well. Whew. Nearly 40 minutes reviewing. I'm going to get an arsehole when I go back to the house. There's going to be a red card. So, yeah, fantastic taste towards the end. Malty elements. I got citrusy elements. Am I right? I have no idea. It's just what I get out of it. But a fantastic tasting beer towards the end. The aroma at first slightly funky. I was a bit concerned, at the initial pour. First taste tasted great, and throughout and towards the end, 17 minutes. And let's be fair, we should not rush beers. We should enjoy, let them breathe, and the effort that's gone into making good beers, should be appreciated, enjoyed, and that was really nice. I enjoyed it. Out of 5. Whether it's because it was the second beer of the night and it gave me a walloping, but I thoroughly enjoyed it. Yeah. And my first beer from this company. 2 new beer companies tonight that I can remember. And I may well have drank these beers at Robin Hood Beer Festival, but I'd have been pissed at me. I don't know. I want to know anyway. And that's me being brutally honest, as usual. But yeah, cracker. Loved it. Out of 5, 4.3 out of 5. Wow. And both companies are on adventurebeer.com. And that's it for this beer review. No more beer reviews tonight. I can't do it. I'll get a rollicking off the wife. It's just not worth it. Not worth the red cards. I've got to cook dinner as well, and I'm feeling absolutely tanked. There's other words I could use, but I'm trying to be good. Trying. And thank you for listening to these beer reviews. You're just listening to somebody who lives in Sherwood, Nottingham. A gardener who just likes to waffle on. But in these days of COVID, sometimes it's nice to just sit back and listen to somebody who talks, from the heart, who doesn't lie and, talks sense. Well, near some sense. And that's it for this beer review. Thanks for watching. See you soon. Cheers. And as always, stay safe. we're still in some troubling times, and we should never take for granted that we won't get it and be seriously ill. I would never like people I know or off the internet or or personally know to get this, because I know people. I know my nephew-in-law, his grandma died of coronavirus. His dad was seriously ill. He's come out of it. And I spoke to him last night, and he's a black lad. He's his dad's Caribbean background, and it was tough times for him. I mean, to lose your grandma is one thing, to lose your dad as well, and it's very tough. And to all the naysayers out there, oh yeah, it's just a bloody cold. It may be just a cold, but it's a cold that's devastating the world. That countries don't go to such severe restrictions as they have for no reason. And yes, the flu has actually claimed more, but if COVID was to go left unchecked, it would be even more devastating. And that's something to think about, isn't it? I mean, with the flu, I've never seen people put on ventilators with the flu. But yeah, with COVID. Strange. And that's it, this beer review. Another long beer review. Jesus Christ, I can rattle. Thanks for watching. See you soon. Cheers.